Hello everyone and welcome back to another Roblox video. Of course we're playing Defenders Depot 2, and of course I am back with another showcase, this time with the snowblower, which is from the holidays event that we have right now. You have a 1% chance of getting it and a 0.1% chance of getting a shiny version of it, which I do not think is worth it and good at all, because look at this. I think the person who does the models might have forgotten how to actually add color to it, but no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so we have the snowblower right here, and as a comparison from the Overseer shiny, it's also just white, so I'm guessing that's the theme of the shiny events that we're going with right now. Anyways, back to the video. The snowblower is a debuff tower. What it does is that it reduces the movement speed of an enemy by 50%, which is really similar to the Absolute Zero, and the range of it is 5 tiles in each direction, as you can see right here. As you can see, 5 candy canes, 5 tiles. So it is also a 4x4, which I think is a pretty good size in my opinion, because that's legit the average. 4 is the average in many cases. It's available at the start of the game. Of course, you do have to be like really lucky though. It probably will take a while to get because of how big the loot pool is and how little the chance is and how little you get for the candy canes, but I think it's better than the Overseer in the ways of getting it, because you can AFK it. It can get linked to a satellite. As you can see right here, if I put this all the way over here and I get a satellite right about here and I link it, it starts to aim over there. But if I move this, you can see that it gets faster. Put it back here, link it, and then it goes back to being slow. So yeah, it can get linked by a satellite, which I think is pretty good. It can target all types of enemies, so like ground, armored, flying, and ghost. It can also most likely target boss. I haven't checked, but if it doesn't target boss, then that's just stupid, so let's just say it does target bosses. It can be used throughout an entire rebirth cycle, especially since it's a debuff tower. Everyone needs debuff towers, so whether you like it or not, except Obelisk. And it does not get deleted after a rebirth cycle. So I've rebirthed like what, 5 times now, and I still haven't lost my snowblower, which is pretty good in my opinion, because if that was the case, if I lost my snowblower after rebirthing, that'd be pretty stupid. It's really useful early on, as I said, because before you get the Absolute Zero, the only debuff that you would have is, I'm pretty sure, the traps over here, which is the ice spikes, 15% compared to the 50% of a Absolute Zero, and a snowblower. It has really fast attack speed, so as you can see right here, it can actually group up a bunch of enemies together. So honestly, I think that's pretty cool, and I think it works pretty well with an Obelisk if you add it, because it slows down the enemies at the front while letting the enemies at the back pass, so you can stun them a lot more efficiently. Or I guess the Obelisk doesn't want to shoot at all today. There you go. That's pretty weird. Anyways, yeah, so that's it for the pros. Since it is an event exclusive tower, it's only available for a limited time, and obviously it's been like almost a week since the holiday event was released, so it's probably gonna run out soon, so I do suggest you get it. Not because it's a really good tower, but because collector's item basically. It's not viable in late/end game because the Absolute Zero just beats it in that way, because of how much better the slow is by the Absolute Zero, and how you can like put them right here at the front. You can put many of them actually. You can like you can do that, and since it is a tower, it only applies when you're actually attacking. So that's kind of unfortunate, unlike the Absolute Zero. So you're only allowed 1 per person. So similarly to the Overseer, with any with any event tower, you're only allowed 1 per person. So 1 Overseer, 1 snowblower. You get the point. Next one is that level 2 Absolute Zero is a lot better, just in general. I mean, even 60% is enough to beat it, so it's just kind of unfortunate, but it's fine. And lastly is that it has a targeting system, as I mentioned earlier. So like it groups up. I don't know if you can call it a pro or a con, because I guess if you want to group all the enemies together in one place and then hit them with an Obelisk, you can, but honestly, I'm not a fan of it. So for the side notes is that if there was a list of towers in Defenders Depot 2 of all time, this would definitely be up there, Because here's the thing, this was definitely made for lower level players since it's basically just another version of the Absolute Zero but worse. Well, I wouldn't say worse, but just not as good. The drop rates of candy canes per stage and the chances of getting it is just not good for low level players, as you can see if you watch my recent free to play video. Getting candy canes is absolutely horrifying when you're like really low level. So that's kind of sad, but I guess it does make it like more fair, since it is an event tower and events last for a really long time. I like this tower definitely more than the Overseer, not because I think it's good, but because the way of getting it is a lot better. If you don't get the snowblower from the event, you can get anything else really. Eliminate, coins, slow-mo, whatever. They're like so much better anyways, and also the cosmetics. But anyways, back to the snowblower. I really won't use this because Absolute Zero is just miles better, especially the level 3 one, so you know, it kind of sucks, but it's fine. But I can definitely see why lower rebirth players would use this, so yay, that's it. That'll be it for this video. Obviously, I hope you guys learned something new about the new event tower in Defenders Depot 2. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. See ya.